Hello, this is Michael from Price Dip Construction. I'd like to do a walkthrough today on one of the newest additions in my ultimate versions of my programs. At present time, I have the Ultimate Home, Ultimate Electrical, and Ultimate Plumbing. This is a walkthrough on how to use the material summary and most of all the automatic material update from Lowe's and HomeDepot.com. Shortly, you have the darker column here on down the left side is to what the program calculates. If you want to override what the program calculates, you can just put it right next to it in the green column. Overrides what it calculates and takes over what you just put in. Uh, every material can be changed to a different set, whether flipping it to electrical, dirt work, plumbing, foundation repairs, whatever. And it automatically calculates, switches it from one to the other as you change what class. You have, first of all, where you can jump through, coming down the left side, you can jump through the different templates in the program, from demolition to electrical, flooring, plumbing, cabinetry. Uh, One big thing also is the My Task section now, where you can add your own tasks, select what class you want it to come into, rough electrical, unlock the sheet, expand the sheet. You have drop down menus to select whatever materials you need for this particular task. Right now we have electrical components and stuff that you can select from. If you change it over to plumbing, it'll switch it over to plumbing materials. Simply, if you need additional places, simply drag it down where it turns your cursor into a cross, drag it down, and it'll give you more spaces to select from automatically. Alright, you select whether it's per unit, square footage, linear footage, however you want it to calculate, then you'll put in how much time spent for that task. Alright, go back to the material review. Once you have everything calculated, or if you're just trying to update it for future use, you can come to this, the material summary. Right now everything is orange. This button is orange. That's the Home Depot prices. If you want to switch over to Lowe's, all you gotta do is click it, and now it's displaying the Lowe's prices for the same materials. You got skip markers, which it clears the orange markers, which show where it skipped and did not update the materials the last time. That may be because, as you see over here, these blank spaces are URLs. That's the pages that it updates from for a particular material. We can go to skip markers or go to last updated, which was in the trimming section. This is where you can jump. You don't have to scroll. You can jump to the plumbing section, drywall if you like, wherever you care to. We're going to go to electrical. Select a line wherever you want to start. We're going to select 329 as the start of the electrical section. Whatever line you're on, that's what it'll put for your, and it'll automatically load the information in. Right now it goes to this URL to update its information. You can change this material description to whatever you want. It has the pricing, the override price, how many quantity, and your item number. Alright, you can make manual changes, whatever you want to change. You could change it to 298. If you have your browser up, you may want to copy and paste your item number into there. And then you can hit save next, save new, save and close. For now, we'll save and next. Brings up the information automatically for the next one. You have two different buttons down here, copy web price to override. You have your web price here, override if you care to override what it has. If there's a dollar amount other than the markup that you select from the settings. We'll save and close that. We'll bring it back up to 329. Um, and then you have your automatic update down here on the lower part. You can select it to, it's got from and to. You can say from line 329, which your lines are over here in the left hand column, tell you which line it's on. 329 to 349. Click automatic web update. First thing that'll pop up is your browser loading and this message. I'm on two screens, so it all pops up in my other screen. It's easier to see. I like working with it that way, preferably. Alright, first thing you need to do is make sure that it's for your local store. Just click in your browser. It'll ask you to put in your zip code, whatever. Select your store that you want to use. Usually mine already has it because I use it. And then once you have that selected, hit continue, and it'll start loading your materials. And as it does it, it's updating item numbers, material, pricing. Progress bar says we're at 95% at the bottom now, so we're almost there. Browser closes. Lowe's material update is complete. And we just updated 20 pieces of material that quick. Certainly beats going down to the store and updating your item numbers and pricing numbers, or giving a sheet to a person that works there that can't update it that fast. Alright, that was for Lowe's. All we got to do is click up here, change it over to Home Depot. Now when we do the start material update, now the Home Depot material edit will come up. We can do 329 to 349. Same ones, except it's for Home Depot instead of Lowe's. Say the update, continue. Keep an eye out for your icons down here in your system tray, especially if you're working on a single screen. It'll let you know that something's going on. Alright, if a URL seems to be an issue, sometimes they change it, update it to a different manufacturer or whatever supplier, so they create a different page for that material. All you have to simply do is say URL problem. This message will come up and you say no. If you say no, it just skips and keeps going to the next material. If you like to update the URL for this material, click yes. Then what it'll do is give you a chance to find the material. In this case, this one is an issue. I knew it was. I left it in there to show you what's going to happen. That message will come up. Then it'll let you know if there's an issue. You can say yes, and then you can look up the material. Sometimes you can just simply copy the model number, put it in the find, search for it. Once it pulls up, then you just select your URL up here, do Control C to copy it, come over here, select the top, tab, and it automatically highlight the whole URL automatically for you, and then hit Control V to paste it. Then you can just say continue. All right. Okay, it reloaded. Message come up again. Like I said, I know this is an issue. That's the reason I wanted to show you this first. If it seems that the page is loading correctly, the price is there like it's supposed to, item numbers, model numbers, all that kind of thing is there, then that means they probably changed something with the coding of the website again, and I would appreciate it just to keep us all up to date. You can send me the URL to my email, and then I can send updates out to the programs to adapt to the coding of the website, just to keep us up to date. I update my stuff on a regular basis, but I don't update every piece of material for both all the time. So it's better to keep us all up to date if I know which ones may changed. In this case, it's like I said, I already know about this issue, and I've already got it part of this new update. I just didn't add it so I can show you what to do. In this case, we could just say no and just skip on to the next material. It's automatically loading, and it just keeps updating from there. Usually you can see the materials. Sometimes they have a tendency to run by through so fast that you don't even see them. Especially in a Home Depot, it seems that they have a little faster server than Lowe's does. We're about 40% of the way. And it's literally that easy. If you want to add materials of your own or change a material to a different page where it updates to a different type material, it's simple as that. It's just copy and paste the URL from the web page you want to update and then paste it in. And that's basically how to do the Lowe's and the Home Depot updates. Carrying on from there, the other features about the material update, material summary page. You have plenty of places. Each section has user added areas where you can add it, add additional roof materials, and then you have, of course, your finished materials for each section. Framings here, whatever. For some reason you want to change it to insulation, you can. It automatically calculate to a different one. Carry on to then you also have the extras section. You have a pretty good section of extras here that you can actually add to it. All you'll do is select what material you want it to go to, what class. We'll say electrical. Start an update, a manual update. I'm going to open a browser. Say let's say switches. All right, click on a switch, just an example. All right. Let's see. All right, if you're doing a manual update, you can, in this case, you can say single pole switch. Whatever you want to call it. Where'd my browser go? Right here. All right, go up here across the top. A lot of times you just single left click on it, it'll highlight the whole URL. If not, you'll just hold down left key until you get the whole URL selected, then hold Control C to copy. Come over here and say select material web page URL, select it and say Control V to copy, tab to the web price. In this case, the web price is $169. And you can do the override if you care to. 169, quantity 1, and then click your browser again. Highlight your item and model number. Control C to copy. Select your model. Control V to paste. And then say save and close, save and next. But now we have the information in there. If you go back to start update, all your information saved in there. And from now on, that URL, it'll know to go to that page to update. And I bet that pretty much concludes the usage of the summary page. Videos will be here to help. You can click settings. Then on the settings, you have help videos. In that point, you'll have, of course, I haven't have videos uploaded yet, but as they come available, I make them and upload them to YouTube. You'll be able to have a title here that help the summary page or material update. Select the one you want, hit go, and it'll take you to that page where you can watch the video. Of course, the settings is where you can also change all your prices per hour, that kind of thing. Markups on materials, service calls charges, how many men on site, that kind of thing. Change your login. You're not required to have a login if you don't care to. Just when it asks for it, just say continue. Customer support, click on there. They'll give you my current email, call or text my phone number, that kind of thing. Then your print allows you to select your cover sheet, job scope, cost summary, rafters list, material list. All right, I believe that concludes this tutorial for today, and thank you very much.